はい、ヒグマです。ファイナルファンタジー16 Ff チャレンジ3週目やっていきます。
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no
この
hunter,
イバン
Sid.
君の
The first ton of
服
worm
は
I came across would be the death
あ
of
んま
me.
り見たことな
But
い。
you're made of sternest stuff.
他
Would
に
you
も
help me resurrect one of
知っ
these
てる
recipes?
NPC がいるかな。はい。
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the
あ、
main
そうだ、
ingredient.
語り部に聞きに行くんだ
A
って。
beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook
今
with
後
more
中
broth
報。
than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
なんか直近でやってたゲームがだいたいどれも主人公の見た目をかなり変えられるゲームが多かったから。クライブ君のね、衣装チェンジが3回しかないのが、この最近無料配布されたこの衣装を含めて3回しかないのがちょっと残念。あれ？アルポプラテスに聞くわけではないのか。関係なかった。プラスか。でもプラスも、もはやあんまり関係ないよな。とは言いながら、結局やっちゃうのね。
How did we never hear about these guardians of the flame?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
バーサーカーリング、でも関係ないんだよね、これ。
There you are.
ねえ、これ強化できると思ったのにすごい残念だった。これで3つ目だけど、あんまり意味ないんだよな。
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
高声が。
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his
全
spark,
然
you
イメ
know?
ージと違う声。
He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
はい。
Fine. If you think it will help.
なんかこのブラックソーン絡みのクエストって、
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be.
どれも装備品
Open
が
up when he's ready.
All right.
強力なやつが手に入るとかい
Now,
う
he'll
いい
only
やつな
smell a
んだ
rat if
け
we
ど、
both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
なんか導入が全部ブラックソーンがへそ曲げてるみたいな理由で始まるから、だんだんブラックストーンって何なんていう気持ちになっちゃうんだよね。かまってちゃうから。
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What would it be today,
ク
then?
ライブ君冗談
The
通じ
Iron
ない。
Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
鉄王国ってドミナントがいればまあ兵器として使うけど、基本的には魔法を使わなかったんだね。それでよくああいうこう大陸の国の脅威になり得たなとかちょっと思っちゃうけど、魔法を使う国の方が断然強いよね。不思議だな。
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open.
オーガストの声が高い。
I'm worried about you.
大丈夫か、この二
Phil
人。
shut you up. It's nothing
どう
really.
いう関係なの？
Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
早く喋んなさいよ。
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right. We're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Ah.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sabrek, maybe? Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
うん。クライブ君の声はだいぶ慣れてきたけど。他の NPC に出会った時に驚いちゃう。みんな、声が違うから。どこだったっけなぁ。あそこだよな。なんとなく。何これ。ああ、そっか。はいはい。これね。うん、ノルバントイで正門。
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Same way they never heard about us, I expect.
あとは、ここにもうないね。いや、ちょっと部屋に戻ってみよう。 とね、時間かかるよね。歩きたいんだけどな。
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without the bloody dust.
掃除してくれてる。はいはいはい。うん。お願いします。いや、でもウェイトもね、タイラーが気になるんだよな。タイラー本当に死んでんのかな。はい。じゃあちょっとズーム屋をやっつけてこう。おや？これ何？ああ、忘れてた。あ、こっちだ。
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
革職人そんな強そうにも見えなかったから、命がいくつあっても足りない気がするんだよ。いたいた。かわいい。かわいいよね、こいつ。おー、風魔法か。あー、嘘でしょ。あれ？嘘でしょ。あ。使ったろ。あ、間違えた。間違えた、間違えた。間違えてますね。おお どうでしょう。あ、まだ死なない。うん。いきなり死んだ。こう。
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man? Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off.
お、これ
Must
は
have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if
ダ
it
ルメ
hadn't.
キアの人っ
More
ぽい。
likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Ooh.
That monster's taken quite a like.
And what can I do for you? You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
And with a bit of luck.
はい。お待たせ。
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this. Along with his regards.
おっとっとっとっと。
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. sure this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see, and his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor, and again most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Mm-hmm. これ意味ありますかね。
What's that for you, dear?
まあ意味ないわね。それは意味ないよね。そっか、意味ないわね。そりゃそうだ。そう、これ一個持ってないんだね。なんでだ。どこで手に入れるんだろう。
That it? Fine.
That monster's taken quite a liking to
石灯もしかして。石灯で手に入れるのかな。あ、しまって。よいしょ。しょうもないけど、料理はしとかないとね。
Stay sharp.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up.
ちゃんと見てなかったね。
Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. when there is a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
さあ、ローランドスコーピオンを倒しに行きましょう。あ、ごめん。めちゃめちゃにぶつかった。ローランドスコーピオンはどこですか？おー、意外と遠いね。堕落の門か。堕落の門か。来たね。あら？あ、こんなちょっと太めの兵士とかいたんで全然気がつかなかった。この体型が違うやつがいるなんて。あ、そっか。まだチョコボ手に入れて、手に入れてる。アンブロシアで行こう。いい。意外と1周目とかってああいうジャンプしなかったんだけど、3周目だとめちゃめちゃジャンプしちゃう。いつからいけるかな。いけた。ここ？お。リクイドフレームか。
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
お、宝箱だ。先行石か。
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
はいはい。
I did indeed.
あ、これももしかしてアイテムがもらえる系かな。アイテムっていうか、アクセサリーが。あ、しまった、飛ばしちゃった。
But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long. present Chance's stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
Daijoubu?
Teeth. What the salt on the
明らかに
senses. It's like
口から出して
choking
る
on
だろ。
swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid.
よ
Thank
か
you.
ったね。
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful.
なんかちょっとイカスミなんとかみたいな、そういう料理だとこういう感じになるかな。
Sure she will.
お、今なんか守りのなんとかもらってたな。
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Back, are ya? So, what'll it be? あ、そっか。これがもらっただけか。そういえば何か、前回ちょっと、おっと思うアクセサリーもらってた気がしたけど、どれだったっけな。あ、そうそうそう。この辺だ、この辺だ。これだ。ああ、もう持ってたのか。もう一回やんないとこのブルーズホーンブライドっていうのは手に入んないね。てか、こんなにできるようになってない。スイストショットリング、マークスマンリング、ほう。ダウンスラストでしょ。バーニングウェイ。これちょっと欲しいけど、これ一回も取ったことないな。なんということだろう。じゃあ行きますか。あ、そっか。ジルと話す。よし、行こう行こう。
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
いやー、しかし、ラムのフィートで行くのは
Jill,
不安だなぁ。
when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking
でも
about
体
destroying
感
Drake's
つけると
breath, were you?
チートだしな。
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox, the man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
よし、頑張ろう、頑張ろう。
Make him proud.
クリアできるかな。2周目めちゃめちゃ苦戦したんだよね。だからあんまり腕前は上がってないからね。どうなることやら。
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's mother crystal.
Drake's breath.
Hmm. 緊張するぜ。相変わらずジェントルマンだ。
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
エーテルだまりができてるって。
The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
信者さんがみんなエーテルで汚れちゃうよ。
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
そう。とりあえずね、ゴールにたどり着くまであんまりポーション使わずに済むといいんだけど。
They're all a cache.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them.
ああ、やっぱりこれか。わあ、ダメだな。あ、こいつだ。 終わった？いやー、危ない危ない。宝箱はないっすか。
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
心配ないって。待て待て。大丈夫だね。よいしょー。わー、アーリマンみたいなのがおるね。わー、いっぱいいる。あ、しまった。当たっちゃったよ。あ、間違えた。あー、姿がない。もしや、姿がない。あー、間違えたね。まだ生きてる。何？ウェイク。あ、アーリマンと同じような技使うんだな。あ。あー、当たってない。わー、すごい。
The old arboretum is just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
とりあえずポーションは使わずになんとか。てか、アビリティの配置をまず把握できてない。 なんか強そうなの出てくるね、これ。モルボルかな？
Look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
笑ってる。クライブ君笑ってたよ。臭いよ、臭いよ、気をつけて。あ、ここもブジェクト壊れる。おー、壊れるんだね。あー、立っちゃったわ。はは、立った。来たなぁ。超臭い。ああ。ああ。使っちゃったー。おお。あ、なんかめちゃめちゃドタバタしてる。おお。サンセール？ああ、レーン。おお、来た来た来た来た。わあ、嘘でしょ。もう、突っ込むしかない。おお、まだ引っ張ってるわ。 ああ。まだダメだ。ああ。わあ、最悪だなぁ。いっぱい使っちゃった。
Press on.
Yes.
先が思いやられるぜ。おお、この中入ると暑いんだよね。暑い。
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
めちゃめちゃ暑がってる。こっち行きたくない感じ。暑そう暑そう。
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Farewell.
なかなか面倒だな。お、さらに来る？あれか。ちょっと待って。宝箱をちゃんと探さないと。いやーもう嫌な予感しかしない。あー、いかんいかん。嘘です。おー、来た来た。なんか、自爆を待った方が。あー、来た。怖っ。おー、キモいな。おー。あー、逃げられた、もう。 お、なんだこりゃ。
Too slow. Nice try.
No. はあ。いやーでもこんな感じじゃ勝てなさそうよ。そう、もっといいものをくれ。
Fuck. Is
Fuck.
there no other way across?
ジルテッカテカ。
Quickly, before it melts!
This is going to be close. Come on!
Let's not do that again.
うん。
No. That's not.
ほら、転がってます
They
ね。
don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
おお。いっぱいいる。
Too slow.
間違えた。うん。あ、間違えた。やべやべ。
It's over.
うん。やっぱり痩せ我慢せずに転生の炎を入れておくべきだった。お、あっちにナイスか宝物は。てかあっちから来たんだね。はい。
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
またあんなのがいるよ。ライジングフレームイグニッションがディフィートウール。そうやね。 まあ、ライジングブルーは、いいか。もう、ライジングブルーやめとこ押して、あ、これ、逆がいいな。フットウェーブもな、結局使わん。あ、嘘、ここダメだ。ガウジ入れて、いや、でもな、こうしとくか。これか、これで。あ、待て、どうだ。さばきの方もこっちにして。これで。
Absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Oh? あ、ファイバーか。お前、女子はじゃあるまい。また。間違えた。Oh. Hui. ミスリルリスト。で、おとなしいで有名なトカゲが出てくる。もう汗だく。
But they never leave of the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
当たっちゃった。なるほどね。あんまり。まだ跳ねる？おお、素晴らしい。掴み方がすごい。今の、鱗が剥げてたってことかな。わーお。あー。危な。いやー、危なかったね。
just hot. Thank you.
どこに入ってた?
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this before the heat finishes me.
Here, here.
よいしょ。
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time
結構
staying
こう
out
通
of
ろうと
sight.
は思わないんだけど。
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
あ、ちょっと忘れてたけど、なんかこの辺、ああ、そうか、さっき別のところか。なんか宝箱がどっかにあったの、ちゃんと取ったっけね。ああ、見せれるリストだったね、あれは。はいはい。取ったよね。おお。あれ？下にいる？あ、まだ上がってきてない。こっちは何もないんだね。あ、来ちゃった。すごい来た。この中は涼しいの？涼しいらしい。
Lady Marley. It's me. Python Mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me. I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
あ、このマーレーおばさんはもう、鉄王国から助けてあげたいよね。
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the Comrec.
All right.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Hola. Oh. なんかいっぱい来てる？ひょっとして。ああ、来てるの。しょうがない。もう終わった？ああ、終わったんだ。なんかある？レンジの固定。5%上昇って一体どの程度の意味があるんだろうな。32と5%ってのは一体どっちがどうすごいんだろうな。あ、ちょっとチャネルアイアインも使ってみようかな。試してみたらね。試してみよう。あれ？ああ、戦ってないとダメか。ちょっと楽しいかもしれない。
How many of them are there?
Too many.
ああ、当たっちゃった。 当たった。なるほど。ちょっとやりづらいからやめとこう、やっぱり。何しようかな。いっぱい使えるのがいいことだよな。まあ、いっか。これつけとくか。宝はあるかい？あ、そっちが本当の道か。あっちから来たよね。いっぱいいるね。こっちか。恥ずかしい。 あ、こっちになんかありそう。あった。金か。そうですか。
Clive. There's something I need you to know.
ついに来た?
I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons. Then you must face yours.
ここは最後の場所かな。ちょっと待って、一応セーブしとこう。ちょっと転生の方のが回復するまで待っとこう。行こう。
We're nearly there. Just one last push.はい。ほい。
イベントやってる間に回復するかな。まあでもまあ、短期だから、あまり関係ない。しました。なんでさっきセーブしなかったんだ。
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years I followed your orders, fought your wars, all to protect the children you took, just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend. Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster, and my soul is stained black. Though not by ether, but by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more, nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
Now!
Right!
大体死んだ。あー、来たー。なんとか死なずに。
Why can't I do it? Please, just once.
She won't be able to hold that alphabet forever. We'd better make this quick.
わ、当たっちゃった。ああ、やべ。なんじゃありゃ。
All right. I won't take long.
Fighting. あ、なんじゃなんじゃ。わあ。 間違えた。早かったわ。間に合った。すごい。おあれ違ったああ今来るのね。そうああ失敗。おおやば。あーやめて。間違えた。 はぁ。よかった、1回で終わって。さすがアルテマウェポン。
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
しんどそうだ。
Here, use this.
危ない。フレームタンニ氷のコーティング。
Sid. We're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
あれ、あそこの生贄の人たちどこ行ったんだろう。
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
ここにもあるんだね。
Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Te てかこんな小舟で本土に帰っていくの。遭難しそう。
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
これはクリスタル実量。おお、道行く人が心配してくれてる。
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure...
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of San
説明されないままここまで来る。
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbreque included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yoto.
army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbreque need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no,
Yeah,
one cannot hide one's breeding.
特別な力を持ってるのかなーとこのぐらいまで思ってたんだよな。えらい強キャラ感出してるから。
There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sambrec. And when your father goes to meet great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
She's been in there for hours.
いやー、私服でくつろぐくらい部君が見たいなぁ。部屋に帰ったら、鎧は脱いでほしい。よし。決断。なんかまたいろいろ出てきたな。おや、今まであったっけこんなの。ひぃ。そんな大したのじゃなかった。ということは、なんか隠れ家の屋上の方にも何かあった気がしたな。
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
ダメだ、笑っちゃう、これ。
Coin purse weighing you down.
なんだな、声詰まってんだ。アルテマウェポン強いね。下手くそでも強敵に勝てた。
Back, are ya? What's that for you, dear?
プラチナそうだな。うん。
Anything else?
これは新しいステージだよね。あ、これはやっとかないといけない。
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me?
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both. They said they'd give us new clothes. But we've no coin.
なんか楽しみにしてる。いいよね。
Our man mentioned the cookies guard haven't been seen there of late.
How may I help you today, Clive?
チリーンって。楽譜ももう持ってっからな。
All yours.
しょんぼり。
All done?
あ、そうだ。何セレクト。マーサの宿の近くか。はいはい。はいはい。とりあえずマーサの宿の近くに行けばいいんだね。で、この屋上に何かがあったような、ちょっと聞かないと。この服装だと誰だろう。おっとあ、ゴーチェ。あ、そうか。ブラックソーンか。
Look past his admittedly handsome visage, and he is little more than an overgrown child at heart. No, it is a man that I need.
メンヘラおじさんだからね、あの人。ちょっとメンヘラが何なのか分かってないけど。ちょっと不安定だった。確か、ここになんか宝箱あったような気がするんだけど。
Sid, I hear you're planning to visit another mother crystal. How did I hear you ask? Some habits die hard, I suppose.
なんか庭チョコボってチョコボっていうよりは鶏だよね。チョコボとは全然違う生き物だけど、なんとなくチョコボって名前がついちゃってるだけなのかな。そういうことってたまにあるからね。あった。ああ、素材なんだね。なんかアイテムかなーと思って、あ、いや、アクセサリーかなーと思ってたんだけど、違ったね。よしよしよし。ここにあるクエストは、ぐらいか。これはもうやっても意味ないんだけど、確か、あれ、あのモルボルは、でっかいモルボルはリスキーモブだよね。そうであればやりに行かないといけないから。どここんな、隠れ家のボスがこんな走り回ってるわけないからさ。どうしたのってなるね。歩きたいんだけど広すぎて走らざるを得ない。
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if...
あ、モルボル関係なかった。
I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
怪しい料理を作りたがってた男の人は。
Tell me of these morganbeards then.
But of course,
ナイジェルの服
if
の
my
色
old
違いだ
tomes are to
ね
be。believed,
多分。
the flowers are bright yellow
そんなに珍しい服装ではないん
as
だ。
goblin's eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowwise. If I am to propagate them
い
here
や
in the
グレードモ
backyard,
ン修道院はちょっ
I
と
will
トラウマ
require
なんだけ
several
ど。
samples, preferably of
あんま
blooms
り
which
行きた
have
くな
already
い。
gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though. I'm sure.
一応やるか。仕方ねえ。飾るんだ。なんか喋るかい？喋んないね。
Why are your feathers black, Mr.
ジャッキー。
Crow? Is it because you spent too
も
long
う
in
カラ
the
スと会話してたの
Deadlands?
か。考えるとなんか、ライブ君ずっと走り回ってて、マジで元気。
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
ほんとジルはいい女だよな。
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
この5年間そういう空気にあんまりならないってのはすごいよね。
It's the men of the rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private god. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
これでタイタンと戦えば、
Reckon old Hugo has finally
タ
worked
イタン
out
の
who
フィート
Sid
が
really is.
解禁できる。
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Back to Rosalith, then. Whatever has become of her.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
They said they'd give us new clothes.
あ、せや、早く行かないと。楽しみにしてる。
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then? We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Delmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Yoshi, とりあえず。こちら。子供たちの服をね、作ってあげないと。
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
あっちか。おい、いつ来てもこんな天気、天気というか時間帯なんだね。
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
Ready, girl? Run like the wind.
あー、しまったー。引っかかっちゃった。お、2馬車だ。
That damn bird's a menace.
I swear.
ん？ダメか。
Thanks, girl.
よいしょ。
Who's gonna buy my wares
あ、やっぱり
now?
横暴だ
State
しょう
your
ね。
animals left them in.
横暴そうだなと思った。
They hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that featherbrain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would you?
FF16 の世界に下膨れの顔でいいやついないな。
Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it.
ここ先生やってくれよ。
Killer! It's time to collect.
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
やっぱり。あ、当たったわ。あれー。じゃあ、これでおー、危ない。
done, Togo.
危ないとこだった。
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
So, you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them
なん
at
か
twice the
意外
price.
と誇らしげな顔してる。
If you don't mind,
フラグ。
I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
業種を助けたお礼をこの人がくれるっていうのがなんかこの人いい人だなって感じで。あれ？ ごめん、危ないとこだった。
Welcome.
あ、使ってなかったか。
I'll be here if you need.
待って。あ、でもいいか。帰れば回復するしな。よいしょ。
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilit of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
視覚的には見えないからな。なんかロザリアの色ってことでお守りならこれでいいかなと思うんですが、これだと何を言うんだろうな。これだな、結局な。
I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
あ、そっか。
Or perhaps
こ
she'll
の
make
人
something
が
for herself with your
この
gift.
隠れ家の服を作る担当なのか。
I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
そしたら、あれだね。
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our
このクライブ
dresses
君の
soon.
新衣装も設定としては、このオルタンスさんが作ったのか
I've
な。
never had a dress made of linen.
設定的に
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Don't worry.
は。あ、来て来て、何かあればっていうか、もう行こう？みんなで行こうよ。その方が。はい。では一旦ここで終わります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。